Here we have the current stock market update for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Before we begin, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts in the comments below so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So here we have the 15-minute price chart, and as we can see, the share price itself continues to crash lower. If we look at the prior videos, the price levels that I have suggested in the prior videos have turned out to be incredibly accurate in terms of the accuracy, overall accuracy in predicting where exactly these price moves would start to turn lower and which support levels that they would be breaking in the process. So I do suggest that people might want to go back and take a look at some of these prior videos just to confirm the accuracy of this analysis, because overall what we do see on this platform is a lot of sort of ridiculous clickbaiting that sucks people into buying stocks that they really shouldn't be buying in the first place. So as we can see here, I should say that it doesn't make me feel good to say I told you so, and that these projections were so correct and everything like that. If we're seeing price movements like this in the downside direction, I do understand that people are losing money on these trades, and that's not funny. But as we can see here, these share prices have managed to obey the charts in an incredibly accurate fashion here. I mean, we're really nailing these tops and bottoms almost to the penny. I mean, it's almost scary how accurate some of these price projections have been. And as we can see here previously, I've left all of these same chart markings here on the chart. And as we can see here, the expectation was for share prices to start to reverse lower after seeing a test of the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of the decline from $5.75. So as we can see here, this occurred almost to the penny. I mean, this is incredibly accurate trading analysis here. So we can see here, this is the actual top. So there's really no question about how accurate these things are. And then in addition to that, what we were looking at here was this potential resistance zone. And then to the downside, what we were looking for would be a test and break of support coming in right around $4.90. So as we can see here, this is another incredibly accurate projection for a few different reasons, and I can point to these things a bit more closely here. So what exactly happened at this point? So we saw prices sort of move higher. We saw a little bit of a breach of this fib retracement zone, but not by much. It was just a couple of pennies, and then share prices did dramatically move lower. This is an important price movement to the downside because, as we can see here, this is a double bottom support zone. In theory, a double bottom support zone should be very powerful in terms of its ability to contain selling pressure and to lead to a bounce in share prices. But as we can see here, this did not occur. And then in addition to that, we're starting to receive additional validation of this support zone because as we can see here, now here we can see that the price zone is tested on two separate occasions. We see a bounce here, which does confirm that this is support. However, when a support zone breaks, what you ultimately expect is for that support zone to begin to work as resistance, and it essentially flips around because all these buy orders turn into sell orders, and then the exact opposite expectation becomes the reality of the stock. And as we can see here, this is exactly what happened here. We broke through the support zone, and then look what happens here. We retest this level from the bottom and start to trend lower once again. So currently what we're dealing with is a share price low coming in at roughly $4.85. We're currently grinding through that low right now. We're exactly at $4.85 once again, which means that any bounces here have been incredibly minimal. We saw a retest of this support turned resistance zone, and we're now starting to head lower once again. So, as I said, this doesn't make me feel good to be correct in this type of situation. I understand that people are losing money here, and this is not a laughing matter. But if you watch the prior videos, all of this was outlined extremely clearly. I mean, I have not changed these price levels. We're looking at the exact same price chart that I was posting in the prior videos, and all of these expectations are coming true almost to the penny. I mean, it's scary how accurate these things are. And I suggest that people take a look at the GameStop video that I just posted, because there's a lot of similarity here in the characteristics that are being displayed in both price charts. In both cases, we're failing at very critical Fibonacci levels, and these I've been outlining these levels for weeks at this point. I mean, it's not, this is not new information. So anybody that is surprised by this price movement lower, all I can tell you is that you're spending too much time watching people on YouTube that do not trade the market. They don't know what they're doing. They're trying to clickbait you into getting a couple of pennies for a YouTube video. I mean, you don't make that much money on 10,000 clicks. I'm sorry, but that's just the reality. If you get 10 million clicks, okay, then we can talk. But these people are trying to suck you into a thumbnail. They're trying to get you to click on a thumbnail, and that's their entire motivation. Their motivation here is not for your trading gains to accumulate. They don't care how much you make or lose in a trade. So, you have to stop watching these people because they don't know what they're doing. At the moment, what we can see in the relative strength index reading on the indicator on the bottom of the price chart here, that's this purple line on the bottom of the price chart. What we can see here is that the shorter term uptrend in share price momentum has now been broken to the downside. Like without question. I mean, there's no question that this is a price break to the downside. And what does this leave here? There's only one trend momentum indication here that's showing toward the top of this indicator reading, and it's in the downside direction. It was longer term in nature, and it remains intact. It's currently governing share prices. So I mean, you people have to listen to what I'm saying and not just accuse me of, getting paid off by a hedge fund or something like that. It's ridiculous that people think this. I don't have a position in this stock either way. I don't benefit if it rises or falls, and it doesn't make me feel better or good about myself to be correct about a situation like this, because I know people are losing money and people got sucked into a trade that they shouldn't have been in the first place. So as things currently stand, what we're looking at here is a broken uptrend in share price momentum, a currently active downtrend in share price momentum, several resistance zones overhead that are remaining intact, and now a price level to the downside. At the next level to the downside comes in at $4.79. I don't really expect this to be enough to contain share prices. There's a major event risk at the end of the market trading session today. NVIDIA will be reporting earnings. This is going to affect the market more broadly. And if we see selling pressure as a result of that earnings release, you can say goodbye to this $4.80 level. It's not going to be strong enough to hold up prices. We could easily fall through the both of these near-term support levels if NVIDIA disappoints in any way to the downside. So here's the current market update for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Our high-value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high-conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk-to-reward metrics that target massive, market-beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.